Hi friends, and happy Tuesday. It's cold and rainy outside. I wanted to talk to you today again about time management. Yesterday we talked about the systems and structures that workplace and really school puts in place that make it easier to be productive than in our own personal lives, unless we're intentional about setting up those systems and structures. But today I wanted to talk about the advantage we actually have in our own personal goals, whether that's getting more done so that we can spend more time with our family, or really prioritizing physical fitness, being active, or maybe it's a bigger goal like writing a book, or so an advantage that we have that maybe the workplace or education system doesn't have is we have the ability to really customize and personalize. One major area is working around our energy or when we're most productive during the day. Are you a morning person? Are you a night person? Do you get most done in the afternoon? I want you to identify, and if you have a piece of pen and paper, jot down what times of the day you really have the most energy naturally and when you're able to get the most done. Like, think back to the times that you really powered through a lot of stuff towards a goal, and when was that? And then what we can do once we identify that is we can put systems and structures into place to help us be more productive during those times. When I first heard of this concept a few weeks ago, it really helped me because I realized the times of the day that I naturally had the most energy and had the freedom from, I wasn't watching my son, were early in the morning and right after he went to sleep. And I would have more energy during these times. And so with these spurts of energy, I would do laundry or do something online. And those aren't necessarily bad things, but those are not really the things we should be doing during our peak hours, our peak times of working towards those things we really need to get done. Because this is all about getting more done in less time, right? So we can accomplish the same things in less time if we're doing them during the right times of day. Once you identify that, then that's when you set up the structures to make sure you really protect those times. So whenever that hour or 2 hours or 4 hours is that you've decided to work towards whatever goal, and we can talk more later about what those tasks should be. But once you identify it, you set up safeguards. So you talk to your loved ones, you let them know for accountability and so that they can respect that time. These are the times of day that I really need to focus on this. There's lots of tools you can use too. One I use is called the Pomodoro app. It's free. It's great. And what it does is it does this ticking noise, which I thought would be annoying, but it's not, for whatever length of time you want. I usually do it for like 45 minutes. But what it does is it keeps you on track. And you write on there, this is the one task I'm going to focus on for this segment of time to push me towards my goal, whatever little thing it is. And you really focus on that. And often I'll catch myself wandering. I'll be like, oh, I better Google. And the next thing I know, and then I hear the ticking, and then it brings me, oh yeah. And literally sometimes that'll happen 5 times before I'm able to really focus. Because I don't know if you're like me, but often I'll have 19 tabs up on my browser. And it's so important in order during that time to be able to focus on one specific thing. So that's one way that we have advantage. Another way I thought that we have advantage is we're able to customize our incentives towards getting things done. My boss at my work actually does really good at this and knowing me and what incentivizes me. But some of us are incentivized by consequences, some of us by rewards, different sorts of rewards. And so knowing ourselves, we're able to really put into place structures that motivate us to get something done. I'd love to hear from you below. What in your own goals and work in business, what advantage do you think that we have over working in the traditional workforce or workplace? What advantage do you have? And yeah, have you guys heard of this concept of a power hour before a set of time? What's your set of time that you want to devote every day to working towards your goals? I'd love to hear from you.